I personally cannot wait to find out if I was fucking wrong. Personally, I can't wait for everyone to be like, fucking biased Kratos, bitch. Fucking, you believe lore because it's your IRL mythology. That's all I've heard for the past month. This was the worst waiting period I've experienced in my entire life.
Do you think it'll be better now that we're in the season?
Yes, I think it'll be a lot better now. I made the prediction too early and I got a lot of hate. There's a guy who made a video. You're not in the Death Battle space, but his name is I think it's like Hawk of Krypton or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he made a really good video discussing the matchup and all the weirdness about it. Because, like, Asura is a guy that does things, and that's why people think he's powerful. Kratos is a guy that can beat Zeus, who can beat his dad, who can beat one of the primordials who create the entire universe, thus meaning Kratos is universal, right? That kind of sucks, and I agree that kind of sucks. But that's how scaling would work. So that's where like all the shit comes from.
How does scaling would work?
I can't wait for them to do next time. I can't believe it. I got spoiled on the next time because of the Raptor being the Raptor and putting up the prediction 5 minutes after the episode comes out. I cannot believe they're actually announced Mr. Bean versus Mr. Clean. That's so crazy. All right, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kratos will win, but I also amended my previous prediction. After I read the Asura's Wrath manga. Did you know that existed? I didn't know that existed. And there's
buy a second book to finish it.
He literally revives instantly in the manga. So I'm like, okay, well, if he can revive instantly. But Kratos has something called the power of hope. And I kind of don't want them to use it because it's kind of a shitty win con. But essentially, the way he beats Zeus is he uses something called the power of hope. It gets rid of all fear. It destroys the concept of fear, the emotion itself. And it nullifies a lot of Zeus's power, making him being able to get killed. It's technically you can argue that it's like, oh, if you can get rid of emotion, you can get rid of wrath, and then Asura can't power up. But it's like that's kind of a shitty argument.
Kratos versus Salem.
I think I'm 55 Kratos and 45 Asura. I think Kratos still wins, but Asura, if he wins, I won't be upset.
Yeah.
Let's do this shit.
Obviously, we've only both played God of War, so I'm just rooting for Kratos.
I've played
because
Asura's
of that.
Wrath.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't own it anymore, but I used to play. I played it when I was a kid. That's the only reason I know about this stupid shit, where it was like you need to pay for the last episode. It's like, come on, why can't I just finish the game? Mom's not gonna give me the money for this. Fuck. Asura's Wrath is fun if you like QTEs. If you don't like QTEs, I don't know how much you like it.
I mean, God of War had a lot of them.
All official material related to a character is applied analysis unless found contradictory to primary source material. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if that means they're going to use Asura's Wrath manga because technically that goes against the source material a little bit. The creator's statements are only applicable as far they are supported by the primary source.
I feel like there should have been as.
Yeah. As long as they are supported by the primary source. Yeah, fuck this episode.
A series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
You're about to learn something about God of War. Oh, keep it in your pants, Boomy. Jizz stick. Or what was it?
Jizz and
Broomstick.
Broomstick.
Yeah, Jizz and Broomstick.
And then I legitimately thought it was Broomstick after that.
I found out it was in a real episode when I was rewatching the show with Stephanie. This is what I was telling you. Species part god, part mortal. I don't know if you call that a species. He does not dislike sliding puzzles. He doesn't want to talk about Sackboy? Okay, I'm gonna bring up this. In the comment section of Hawk of Krypton, I got a lot of hate. Because I said, I was making a joke. I said, listen, I got a Kratos feat you've never even heard of before. In God of War Ragnarok, it's confirmed that Kratos experienced PlayStation All-Stars. And in that game, the Polygon Man was able to combine and possibly destroy every Sony universe. So and he could beat him, meaning that Kratos can beat someone who can destroy multiverses. And immediately I started getting shit on. It's so frustrating. You have no idea. But because people are like, it's Mortal Kombat. They're referring to Mortal Kombat 9. I was like, yeah, what about the greatest musician ever made? There's no one in the cast that fits that mold. And they're like, well, you're just assuming shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm having fun. What happened to versus debating fun? I can't be negative, though.
He looks wrong, like not being Ash White.
I didn't know Ash was white. I thought he was an Asian boy who collected Pokemon. I guess you're technically not Asian in Pokemon.
You're Kantoian.
If they don't bring up the fact that Kratos fucks, this is a bad analysis.
Forevermore, the ghost of Sparta. So he was kind of understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war. The gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war.
I don't know if I said it during this, but if they give him his Greek powers, it's going to be really weird. I don't know if I said it on.
They've been showing. Like,
Yeah,
only
so
Greek
the other
stuff.
thing about these items, I say in my prediction, he technically has them, but he doesn't. He's not shown to have any of his Greek artifacts after the Norse era, unless you go by the like pre-release of. Are they gonna bring up the speed feat? They're using the feet. Oh, people are mad.
Oh, yeah, we get Elaine disintegrating.
Oh yeah, poor Elaine. I just got. Can I show labels on YouTube? I don't think so. I'm not gonna show a label.
It's not a store brand, you're good. You just only to show that I can't recycle it.
Oh, I kind of hope. I don't know who I hope wins. I just don't want anyone being annoying about the victor. Oh, his sword can also depower people. I don't know if how that would work against. Kratos regained the Blade of Olympus in God of War Valhalla and was able to summon it afterwards. Mimir described it as a memory of your past made manifest. Yes, but that is true, but I don't think it actually has all of his godly powers because he is not the God of War anymore.
Is that like a DLC thing for one of the new ones?
Yeah. God of War Ragnarok has a DLC called Valhalla, I believe. People brought up Valhalla's revival because he revives immediately when he dies in Valhalla. But I think that's more just... It's been a while since I've looked at it, but I think it's more that the realm is made for you to specifically revive and continue fighting. Oh yeah, there's also comics and novels about... I don't know how they're going to depict how big the universe is, because technically the creator says, or the new creator says, that it's the same world. It's just geography. So, like, Greece had their own gods, and Norse has their own gods, but it's the same Earth, different locations. But then you factor in the 9 realms, and it gets a little more complicated. Also, did I tell you that apparently he made 9 minutes of animation for this? Devil Artemis? Now, I'm wondering if it's not a 9-minute fight. If it's like a like what they did with Mario versus Eggman versus Bowser, where they have the post scenes of like potential things that could happen.
Yeah.
That's also possible.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield.
That's the Balder.
Which is even more important than it sounds.
Speaking of Balder, they have like a new Fire Emblem chapter, and there's a character Balder.
Are we talking about heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a female, and she is like literally one of the newest characters, and she already won like the Choose Your Legends, which is like every year you get to vote your favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
And she came in, I think, 2nd place for female. First or second, yeah.
For who?
For the female side, 2 males, 2 females win.
It's usually
And
the generic ones that win. That's surprising.
She's brand new and already won.
That's fucking crazy.
She's not even like the main villain.
Is she engaged, or is she just
She's
new
in
to the
Heroes.
heroes?
3 of the 4 are heroes characters.
Oh,
I think it was, I forget who the male. Oh, Byleth. Male Byleth won, and then just 3 heroes characters.
Thor in this game is lore accurate Thor. If you were to get another Fire Emblem character in Death Battle, who would you want? Because we got Dimitri Guts. You're the biggest Fire Emblem guy I know,
Yeah.
so.
which is like a literal tree that connects the whole
I
universe.
don't know.
According to Freya,
Maybe a dragon, like,
How do you feel about Lucina versus Grovile?
no.
It's specifically the Grovile
Yeah.
from the other game.
Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
everything comes back to the tree.
I find it funny. If they did it, I'd laugh.
It's hard to say.
Too bad I got spoiled and I know that the next time is Donkey Kong versus my actual left nut.
Claimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins, even taking up the blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy
I don't know if you call him a decent dad in that game. He's kind of an ass.
But this future would be
He doesn't even call his son by his name. He just refers to him as boy. Boy.
He has to earn the name.
If Kratos dies here, Asura's dead because Ratchet's gonna come for revenge.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like my best friend.
Clank, stay in the ship.
I'm sorry, I am not gonna sit here for a fucking Robin Hood ad.
I rewatched Robin Hood, the Disney film. It's so good.
Well, same thing as before.
Yeah.
So, Robin Hood, I'm pretty sure that's the stock app that fucking tried to fuck over people when the GameStop shit was happening by making you not able to sell your stocks just so the rich people can keep their money.
alongside 7 other demigod generals.
Oh, he's a lot older.
Served as defender of
Oh
humanity
yeah.
against
But he's almost. He's
If we're going
our
experience-
almost age.
monsters infesting the world.
Likes family hot springs QTEs. There's no and or asterisk next to QTEs.
No, it's Hot Spring QTEs.
Guardian generals became
I bet there's QTEs in the hot spring.
Uh,
cyborgs. They could each harness mantra through
does
each
he have a
other.
QTE in a hot spring?
For
I'm
others,
sure.
it was greed.
Remember Heavy Rain?
Melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura's is.
By
Happiness.
tapping into his wrath,
Fuck.
Asura could battle, like the 6-armed Vajra, a snake
Oh, it's
powerful
pronounced
enough to
Vajra.
devour
I call it Vajra in
planet's
my prediction.
will and the source of the Goma.
That's how Spanish would say it.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Bleatra down for good. At least not
Bleatra. Ah, I called it Viltra.
by wrath. No enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something.
I was really hoping Wiz and Boomstick would be like hard panting in the left and right ears, so we only each get to hear one of them.
Asura is not some one-dimensional
So we have to tell each other what they're talking about.
Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil. Just like Asura.
That would also be horrible sound design.
But also a husband with a daughter,
Aw, Mithra.
Mithra has the unique power to
Mithra versus Calliope.
Asura energy.
which gave Asura's prideful command.
I had a bit in my prediction for this that I cut because I feel like it would have pissed off Asura's Wrath fans, where I kept being like,
Guardian generals could maybe
well, he can do this, but technically he needs this to do it, so that's outside help. It don't count, baby. Kratos got another advantage.
Asura for killing
Mithra makes him get stronger with mantra, but Mithra's not in the battle now, is she?
That's the thing. It's like
true to his nature.
the Banjo Tooie speedrun where they use a pre-existing file to skip ahead, but like that doesn't count because you have to already play the whole game.
A sort of limbo underworld between life and death. Thanks to some coaxing from a
Unless you make it a separate category, but that should not be considered a gospel like Banjo Tooie run.
all new purpose in mind.
I'm surprised they haven't had Banjo Kazooie on the show yet. That seems like an obvious one.
The biggest like contender would be Ratchet and Clank, but they're just way too strong for Banjo Kazooie. Jack and Daxter would be a little
No,
more
there's a
realistic,
bigger
but-
contender.
Jack and Daxter.
No, for Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
Think about it. It's so obvious.
And destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger?
You got this. Think of the most obvious thing, what you would compare Banjo Kazooie to. I'll say that.
He can
Donkey
propel
Kong?
himself
No.
into the fly, harden his fist to
Conquer?
break steel,
No.
fire explosive energy,
Although I think I would like Banjo vs. Conquer.
You wish you could die.
It's Yuka.
Oh.
Literally stockpiles anger.
It's just it's the inspiration versus original matchups. I don't know how many times we've gotten those in Death Battle history though.
Without overheating.
Oh yeah, I accidentally said haven't had to use this in a while yesterday. I think when I was cooking with Connor and I'm like Tristan, we really mad at me. It was
very much
I think just a spice off the rack. I'm like, oh, I haven't had to use this in a while.
Oh my god, I'm pissed. Get out of here.
Knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that
I can't remember what it was. I think it was fan battle. It was Omni-Man versus Pink Diamond's fan battle. In the fight, they have Omni-Man heal himself and say, "Haven't had to use this in a while." I'm like, that's such an amateur thing to write in a script. you do so good, but that was the one thing I was like, no.
Indubitably.
I know, Noah, you're better than this. Death Battle also has done it. They did it in Dante versus Bayonetta when he uses Quicksilver.
Yet even in Berserker mode, Asura never lost.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms.
Kid, does Berserker Asura...
The man can launch
I'm pretty sure with the new Mantra reactor
the god's whole
that this can't happen because he can't overload Mantra anymore.
Level so high, even he couldn't contain
But I could be
it.
I could be wrong about
His
that.
rat form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolute.
How many times do you think Kratos is gonna kill him before he might lose? I'm thinking 3.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
One thing I didn't think about when doing my prediction was Kratos, when he revived the 2 times he actually died. So he's been to hell 4 times. 2 times he was dead and needed outside help to get out. 2 times he didn't die, but he got out on his own. I'm wondering how they're gonna count that. Because he could technically fight his way out, whether he died or didn't die.
Asura's wrath.
But the 2 times he died, he needed help to get out.
Turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakra Vartan, the creator of Mantra and the entire universe.
And everyone's
At least they're saying he's universal.
plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of
Well,
a massive
that's-
golden Buddha
that's why
statue. Check
he was
out the
testing
statue.
Asura.
That thing can literally hold a
Yeah.
galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue through his.
Enter
The Mantra reactor focuses on Asura's affinity with full control, bypassing any detrimental effects such as his wrath form. Yeah, so they're saying if he has the reactor, he can't turn into his wrath form because now it's all controlled. It's like, I don't show it, but it's like a little thing in his chest. Like that's how they gather Mantra and use it. He gets one that's like that right there. It's put in his chest. It's an ultimate Mantra reactor where it's like super powerful. But if they give him the wrath form, it's a fucking lie. Dislike. Greek powers, dislike. Monster form, dislike. My like, the possible like, is very small. Yeah, it just takes a little bit, you know?
At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakra Vartan saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny.
I mean, it
That
was.
never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger than a planet.
Yeah.
Unbound.
I don't know how Kratos would contend with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Doctor form effortlessly
He dwarfs the planet.
larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light, and obliterated whole stars.
Chakra Vartan was.
I'm so curious who's gonna be called the winner.
Offered Asura a chance to take his place. Asura smiled.
Rescued Mithra after 12,500 years of suffering.
Into Chakra's
That
face,
fucking
as
sucks,
if he was
dude.
gonna let some god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally
I'm still saying we need Kratos to rip off his arms and for him to just be like, "Psh, let's go.
But with Chakra Vartan dead, so was the concept of Mantra itself. Those who depended
Meaning
on
that
it not
Kratos
survive.
automatically wins because Asura killed his creator and now his ability is gone.
He comes in with no abilities.
still
He's a Street Fighter character later. Street Fighter is canon.
a meteor or Ryu right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's
That sound effect is in StarCraft.
saved everything.
It's just a stock sound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
One thing.
Some bad
But it's in the Our Real Monsters theme song, and then they used it for the stage in All-Star Brawl.
I can get behind.
It was in Crash 1 when you knock the professor guys off the level.
It's
I think it's whenever you kill the scientists.
the data through all
Okay.
possibilities.
I still think Kratos. I'm so curious. Double Artemis, hit me with that 9-minute glizzy.
I knew it.
Oh, they got rid of the whole Kratos thing from the beginning. Oh, they're introducing it like that's cute.
I want that font.
Asura just shows up to his door and he's like, "You're gonna die even though you had nothing to do with my daughter."
repeat.
I don't know if that's very realistic. Why does this look so... Oh. What is... Oh, he got teleported.
Oh great, she is here, so he has his abilities.
Oh, he got summoned by... Oh, that's a cute start. Okay, I like it.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long.
So he knows of him?
Do not want this fight.
Oh, so Mithra. Okay, so it gives him a perfect excuse to fight. What a somber song.
Brandon with the sad music.
I think this is Brandon. Not giving him a chance to pick up his blade, that makes sense. Come on, you're splitting the continent. Okay, that's cute. I like that they're introducing all the forms. Ow. Kratos is kind of getting bodied.
You let your wrath
Leech of War.
consume you. I have been down that road before. Shut up! Very well.
So Kratos was trying not to hurt him or kill him. So that's a good reason to not have him go all out in the beginning. That looks silly.
And painful for the photosensitive.
Hell yeah, let's go. They don't consider that a new form? Okay.
I don't have arms on my god.
Break his arms off. Yeah!
They should have like summoned Atreus as well to like raise the stakes.
Oh, have him fight without arms, please. Wait, didn't you say they can't do this?
We're going, no, it should be used when TikTok has been.
What? Where are they? Jesus Christ. How does Kratos take that on? Do the Dante disrespect where it's just a duh. When the Madame Butterfly comes out, it's just like fucking. I was hoping for a smile. The winged. Pick it up, baby.
I've not used this hand in a while.
Oh, people are gonna be so mad.
I vowed to withhold my anger, but we all have a cheat day.
But you deserve a worthy end.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, they're referencing the ending of Asura's Wrath when he punches through the statue's head. He's gonna come right back, though. That's the thing with Asura. He may be down, but he's coming back in.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
He should come right back. I mean, I know the blade can nullify regeneration and stuff like that, but do you like his Michael Jackson moonwalk? I guessed it right. I
What?
didn't guess it right. I got it right, and I'm fucking happy I got it. I think it was weird, but it was good, and I like that it wasn't traditional. You know what I mean? It was very slow throughout the whole thing, and it, like the music never like crescendoed, and it always kept like a. Because the characters aren't like that. You know.
See, I thought he was gonna come back.
I thought he was gonna come back too.
See, I was thinking he was gonna keep coming back, and then Kratos realizes the only way to kill him for real is to kill his daughter, but he can't do that, knowing his own
Well,
experiences.
killing Mithra would do nothing. Mithra accentuates his power, and he fights for Mithra, but I think killing Mithra would just make him more mad. I'm gonna read some of the comments after this explanation.
Oh, well, I guess Asura's wrath really
I did say before, if they can both come back,
Now, what if they do? What if they?
the full bait and switch.
Did you just hear what he said?
Asura's wrath was really gone.
Are we sure this is how? Is there gonna be another? He did 9 minutes of animation. That was
Yeah.
not 9 minutes. Is
Yeah, what if they're gonna
be
get interrupted?
Well, I guess Asura's wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a
They're only using
slight light.
4.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoe-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at
People are gonna be
everything.
so
Damn,
mad.
Kratos fought and killed Helios, the
Just
sun
enjoy what it is, people.
Moment
Don't get
is
mad.
introduced.
Kratos directly defeated Alice in Combat, who had just recently captured Helios, further supporting the notion that Kratos outspeeds Helios.
Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kind of hard to quantify, but
If
that's
Asura were to destroy the planet Kratos was on, you know why he probably didn't come back immediately? They said if it interferes with canon, they're not using it. And the Asura's Wrath manga a lot of times interferes with canon by showing events happen differently, like the first fight with Wyzen, who's the big guy with the finger with the iconic scene. In the game, Kratos punches him, and dies shortly after, but he punches him, knocks out his whole body like crumbles and shit, and he dies. In the manga, Asura falls, and he's like down and out. And then as Wyzen's ready to do the finishing blow, something happens with the amount of mantra he's outputting, and he destroys himself. So it's two completely different things happening. I don't know what's happening with my hands. It's two completely different things happening at the same time. So I'm wondering if they were like, well, it counteracts with the game, so we're not going to use it. But that's going to piss people off, so I hope that's not the case. If Asura were to destroy the planet Kratos was on, he could survive in outer space, as shown in his battle with Ares. This event is further substantiated as non-illusionary in God of War 2 and its novelization. I didn't read the novels.
This is the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speed
Tied?
is
Ugh.
But what does speed matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So
He, like,
Asura
owned his
easily
rage,
takes
yeah.
experience. But when it comes to versatility,
Well, he was never
the
gonna win
weapons
versatility.
and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole lot of punches.
Really, the only two things that really matter, because they counter a lot of each other.
Far more options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple
I just
weapons
noticed that the
with a
clip they've been
variety of
showing
strategies. mantra. Yeah, when
The clip they've been showing of like promoting the matchup shows like Kratos above Asura as he's standing above like Kratos is giant, but that didn't happen in the fight ever. That shot doesn't happen. In God of War Ascension, Hades and his warriors empower themselves with a soul represented as green orbs. The blade of Olympus drained Kratos of his green orbs in God of War 2, supporting the notion it can absorb mantra, a similar form of spirit. I did guess that. I said I didn't know. I think I said that today. I didn't know if it would count.
that's it for him. So the Draupnir spears and the blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed: versatility. And
Now,
multiple ways to finish this work.
despite Asura's soul being resistant in manipulated mantra energy has been harnessed and forcibly controlled before, such as by the mantra reactor.
Before
Yeah.
Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years.
I don't think anyone was making that argument though, but you know, it's okay.
Kratos could make
Oh my god! In the manga, Asura's rage is so immense that he's able to survive without his core and outer space days absorption method, regenerating immediately. Kratos' has multiple sources of absorption can drain being stronger than Asura, suggesting Asura would eventually succumb, keeping his body parts separated is also a viable counter in this continuity, which Kratos should be capable of. I still think it's crazy that they didn't have him revive once in the fight.
I think they're going based on what I said, where if they can both revive, the death battle is just simply who will die first.
Who made the
Just
beer?
once.
Boom, he kicked Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
Yeah, there could be an epilogue to this battle where he comes back, but like that's not the point of the death battle.
Yeah.
Asura overpowered Chakravartin,
It's just who gets the first kill.
annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine...
It's like if Goku versus Superman, like
But how can you determine the...
Assuming the form is
Oh,
solid
because you...
and its
Yeah,
mass
gold.
far
Got it.
exceeds
imagine in Goku versus Superman if they used the Dragon Balls to revive Goku and the battle just kept going. I guess it's kind of like that.
Would need energy on par with obliterating
He also didn't destroy the big golden thing. He just made a hole in its head. It still existed.
unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Talking
Ragnarok
squirrel.
is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
You know, Fire Emblem Heroes does just take all the Norse gods, it's all the like heroes characters.
Size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking
Oh.
such an
God of War Cookbook of the Nine Realms. I think I saw that at FYE.
Wait, what? Throughout the game, Kratos directly interacts with a tree and collects dew from its branches. In Norse mythology, Yggdrasil generally considered an ash tree. However, God of War Cookbook and the Nine Realms describes it as a yew tree, which is slightly less dense than ash.
incomprehensibly large structure
They're going by
require enough
the
force to
fucking
destroy our
cookbook.
universe's mass 9 million times over.
That's almost 100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath too, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Oh my god.
Whereas the
That's a
fact
promise.
is, the God of Wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
But what if?
It's like the title screen.
They could have...
Made it full screen, yeah. Would he have taken it?
Still standing, baby. This is the 9 minutes. 5.5 minutes. or less. Oh, he's with his daughter again. Okay, that would have been a better ending, honestly. Granted, Atreus is fucked. Like, he's got no dad anymore. I think that would have been a better ending, honestly.
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time on Death Battle.
Thank you, Raptor, for spoiling this. I don't know if you want to be here. This is a really cool matchup.
Ghost Rider, or yeah.
Subscribe and
Versus
join us if you
Spawn.
want to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
You don't have to be. I was just saying it sounds cool.
It sounds cool. I don't know either of the characters. So I guess I could like
You've never read Dark
go
Horse
for fun.
comments?
only Watchmen.
Oh, damn. Did you stay till the
No, I
end for the
clicked
big
off.
surprise? Hold on. He liked the original ending better, though. That's crazy. I don't. I'm sorry. I want to just
I don't think it would have been fair because Kratos can also revive.
for the not online. Fun fact: I was
Hang on,
voice
Calliope,
actor to
I'll
go
be
to
right
hospital for screaming too hard. Asura's voice actor in the game was the guy that does Gaara in Naruto. Oh, Liam O'Brien. Okay, yeah. Also, son, get it away. It seems like pretty nice. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Damn. Does that make sense? Last time Kratos was on, I was 13. How long have you been in college, brother?
Unless he was like kindergarten to senior year of college.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. Controversy, they give an alternate ending too. That is well, yeah.
I think they do it to satisfy both sides.
Yeah. I doubt they're gonna do it every time.
They shouldn't have to.
Who cares? Okay. Yeah, you want to play some Rosette?
Yeah. She's gonna be in a death battle
Yeah,
with
with CDI Link.
I
or
just thought of it,
Zelda.
Yuko from Valis. They're both not like overpowered or anything. They both wield swords.
And they're both on your wall. Take that as you will. See ya.